I'm Craig Kenneth, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Every relationship is different and every breakup is different. Work with me and you'll get professional help on your situation. And if you're in no contact, focused on personal growth, my workbook series, The Knowledge, will help you make changes like you've never made before. Available now at AskCraig.net. Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
I'm Coach Margaret.
And today we're going to be talking about I'm scared he's going to marry her.
Uh-oh. Post-breakup, huh?
You know, one of the things that happens after a breakup is our partners start dating other people.
It happens.
And we become absolutely terrified that they are going to marry the next person that they're with. And I know because I've been there.
Yes, you have.
Right? Margaret, you know that for a fact. I've been there before.
Certainly do. Yes.
And I was convinced in situations after my breakup that my ex was going to move on and marry this person, and then that would be it. I'd never have another chance. Well, that didn't happen. And it does happen occasionally. Sometimes people will marry their rebound.
But not often.
But not often.
Right.
It's a very rare thing to happen, right? So today we're going to look at an email coaching that I did from a woman in her early 40s, and the guy is around the same age, okay? So they were together, let's just say, for almost 20 years.
Wow.
Okay? Now, they didn't live together, okay? And they didn't have children. One problem was he wanted to be independent, but that was not the case of the breakup. Okay? She says, my ex of almost 20 years dumped me, and let's just say it was a little bit less than a year ago. He was always insecure about himself being overweight. A month before he broke up with me, he told me, I remember you didn't want to tell your family about me because you were ashamed of me. I explained to him that was not the reason. I wanted to make sure that this was the relationship and it was going to be serious. Now, I find it very odd and interesting that he brings up something that happened like 20 years ago.
So he's made this assumption for 20 years.
Yeah. And this is a month before the breakup. Very suspicious.
Yeah.
Right?
What's going on with that, we wonder?
She says, before he dumped me, I noticed he was more distant. He would go to the gym to work on himself with the weight loss, and I would support him all the way. One evening, I called him to talk our usual way, and he sounded sad. I asked him what's wrong, and all of a sudden he broke into tears. He said he felt bad for not marrying me and wasting my time. He said, I should have married you or let you go. Very odd.
All of a sudden he's having these bolts of lightning from on high, huh?
But where is this coming from?
Right.
You're thinking about things that happened 20 years ago, and now something that you could change instantly. You want to get married? That's it. Let's talk about it. Hey, do you think we should get married?
Yeah.
But he doesn't do that. He said, I was very in love with you. I wanted to do beautiful things with you. You have a beautiful heart. I can't forgive you.
For having a beautiful heart? For loving me for 20 years? I can't forgive you.
I'm speechless. That's exactly how she words it. I was very in love with you. I wanted to do beautiful things with you. You have a beautiful heart. I can't forgive you. I don't know what she meant. I even said that in the email.
We don't know what he meant.
Yeah. He told me he wanted to break it off. I asked him if there was somebody else.
Yeah.
He said, no, I want to work on myself.
Do you believe that story?
No, I didn't. And I even said it in the email coaching right off the bat. I said, nope, not buying it,
either.
not believing it.
Yeah.
Okay, she said, yes, I begged for us to work things out. The next day, he texted me that I pushed him away and that this was the last time he was going to contact me. Yes, I begged for us to work things out. The next day, he texted me and said that I pushed him away and this was the last time he was going to contact me.
So he's telling her she's pushing him away.
Yeah.
So he's not owning doing this.
No.
No.
Okay. She said that he wants her to accomplish her goals and find someone who will truly appreciate her.
Quickly to make him feel better.
I think you're right. He blocked my number and blocked me from social media.
Good Lord.
That seems like a very drastic thing to do when you're breaking up with somebody because you want to work on yourself.
Yeah.
Doesn't add up for me.
How old are these people?
They are in their 40s, early 40s. I'm not buying it.
People don't often go to find themselves at 40. Not that it wouldn't be okay if you needed to, but not often.
Mm-hmm. You know, when I saw that he blocked her, I thought, okay, he's blocking her either to hide somebody new. I mean, her behavior didn't seem that extreme.
No.
At least from what she said.
No, it didn't.
But it doesn't add up for me. I want to break up with you because I want to work on myself, but now I'm blocking you. That doesn't add up.
And we've been together for 20 years.
Exactly.
And nothing much has changed.
Exactly. Except for him going to this gym and working out.
Yeah.
He still follows my family on social media. I fell apart, but I still started to work on myself to accomplish certain goals. I even joined a gym with a personal trainer, and I'm doing boxing and weightlifting.
Cool.
Great. During the relationship, he wanted me to be more independent, and I was working on that. I also used to mention to him about us getting married. He would tell me next year, each year, and he would always say that. One time I got very upset about us not getting married, and he told me he was not forcing me, that I was there because I wanted to. But as you can see, he feels guilty at the end. I am now a very independent person. About 2 weeks ago, his sister posted on Instagram a picture of the family celebrating their mom's birthday. I noticed there was a girl sitting next to him.
Oh, what a surprise.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. I asked my sister if I can see her Instagram page to confirm if he was seeing her. She let me look at the page, and I can see he has pictures with her from a month ago to now. He doesn't specify who she is. Somebody commented, "You guys look happy together," and he didn't comment back. On one picture, he thanked her for helping him run the 5K, that he couldn't have done it without her.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. He met her at the gym.
Which is what I suspected from the get-go.
Yep.
Right? I've seen this situation come up several times. After seeing the pictures, I fell apart again. I can't eat or sleep thinking he is going to marry her. I'm wondering if she's a rebound or if his heart is with her and over me. Please help me. I'm having such a difficult time dealing with this. People keep giving me wrong advice. Can you help me get him back? You're the only person that I trust and have faith will help me get him back. This is a tough situation, okay? And this is my thoughts.
And you want him back, why?
Yeah. Well, you can get to that. Let me start with what I think happened here.
All right.
I'm wondering if both of them put on weight during the relationship. Mm-hmm. He decides he didn't like that anymore. Instead of telling her, "Come with me, let's lose this weight together," he lost all this weight. She didn't. He started to see all these really attractive, fit women at the gym and decided, this girl's not going to change. She's not going to lose the weight. I want to be with one of these women instead.
But we don't know that he offered her the opportunity. Like you say, he went to the gym.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't suspect that he did.
But it makes sense, yeah.
That's what I think happened here, and that's where he found somebody else.
And he's been brooding about her family not liking him for 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, because the reasons that he's coming up with are just ridiculous.
None of it makes the slightest
You're
sense.
complaining about something of 20 years ago or something Like, his other complaint was that I never married you. I should have married you. But how does that make any sense? It doesn't make any sense.
And then there's the, he wanted me to be more independent.
Yeah.
Now, you don't know if she was a clinging vine or if he couldn't tolerate her wanting anything from him.
It's possible because it sounds like she would ask about marriage and he would put it off every year.
Every year. Next year.
Yeah. So that certainly wasn't fair. But I think he started to find other women attractive, and that's what he started to pursue.
I think the minute he found out other women were finding him attractive, it was a whole new world.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
a good point. He probably hadn't felt that way in a while, and then all of a
20
sudden
years.
he was overwhelmed.
20 years. But there's no precipitant here that we can find.
No, it was very odd.
It's like this came out of the blue,
Exactly.
which nothing does.
For me, the only precipitant is he went to the gym and he started losing the weight.
But after all these years, suddenly he decided to go to the gym.
Yep. And I've seen that. I've seen that in other relationships. And then, these people get into this mindset of I want to be super fit, I want to be super healthy, and then their partner is just continuing to be the way they've been all this time. They don't care about getting fit or losing all this weight or getting in shape. And they're like, but that's what I want. And so they leave.
I would be curious if anything happened in his family of origin to make him start thinking about life in general. Like, does he have an ill parent or anything like that? Did one of his siblings recently marry? There's some precipitant here that we're just not getting.
Well, it's crazy because they've been together for almost 20 years.
Right?
And if somebody left me after 20 years like this, I would be like, this can't be about what's going on between us because it doesn't seem to be.
I was going to say it isn't between them.
Yeah.
It's between somewhere else.
There's no real complaining about we fought all the time, we argued all the time. I really suspect he went to the gym, started working out, started seeing other people. He was getting attention, felt good, and he started feeling lust for other people.
Or he certainly could have met someone at work doing, we don't know what he does.
Yeah, but she did mention that the girl on the Instagram said, I couldn't have run this 5K without you. So that tells me they were probably training together or something, at the gym. That's what I think happened here.
Yeah.
And, kudos to her. She said she's getting in shape. She's working on herself. She's really making some changes.
But she wants him back.
She wants him back.
She's focused on that.
Yeah. This is a tough one. Because if I'm in a situation like this, I would be thinking he could come back, but I don't think it's going to happen right away. I think he's so caught up in his new lifestyle and, this new active lifestyle that, if he starts seeing that she's now active and changing like he is, maybe he'll be like, oh wow, we have that in common now, and all of a sudden there's like this re-energized effort that they're really like excited about things again. That could happen. And I think it's more likely to happen because she's actually going to the gym and
good for her.
And doing kickboxing and weightlifting.
There was
or whatever.
some issue around her dependence or independence that we don't get enough of to do much with.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's doing everything right.
Yeah.
Now you want him back, why? So he can put you off for another 10 years?
Well, she spent
20 years?
almost half her life with this guy.
Yeah.
They don't have kids together, so
Saying
maybe
next year.
So I wonder if her part of her is really angry at him for not marrying her, and maybe I don't know if they wanted kids together or they tried to have
Who
kids
knows?
together, but now she's at the age where it'd be tough for her to have kids. So she might be really angry and resentful because of that.
But both of them lived this 20 years of their lives. Neither of them was in another relationship, or do we even know?
I would say maybe early dating stuff, but because they were together they're in their very early 40s now. Okay.
So this worked for 20 years
Yeah.
and stopped working for reasons we don't know.
Very odd.
But he can't forgive her, so he's angry at her.
Which was that was
For
out of
pushing-
nowhere for us.
For pushing him. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
Or he could be avoidant, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So, you got to give him space.
I also think she should stop communicating with his extended family.
Yes, absolutely.
I would absolutely recommend that, because that information is going to go right back to him.
Absolutely.
And you need to let him worry about what's going on with you. He doesn't need to know.
Let him be. Let him have this freedom right now to see what this is like. And, you're obviously making a lot of changes in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Let him explore what life is like without you, and give him the chance to miss you and say,
right,
we have been together for a long time, and you know what? I do miss you. I do love you. I thought it would be better being single. I thought it would be great, but now I realize it's not.
And I should have married you, but you pushed me away.
Even though she asked for marriage.
Yearly, annually, apparently.
So, this is a situation that I think is going to take time, because he's never really been single.
No, he hasn't.
And so I think he needs to explore that.
Yeah.
And you don't want him to come back right away.
Oh, no.
Because if he does,
Yeah.
he's going to just do it maybe out of guilt or something, and it's not because he really wants to be back with you.
And give her a little more time, and she might think this is fun, too.
That's a very good point. You might decide, you know what? He's not so great. I could do better too.
But he broke it off. The ball's in his court.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
So let him come back when he's ready.
And don't stalk him.
Don't
through
stalk
his
him.
family or social media or anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and see where this is. You may decide that you don't want to take him back at some point.
Yeah, but what if he marries her after 20 years of saying no to me?
I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't either.
But I could see why she's scared of it.
I can too, because he's behaving in a very unfamiliar way.
Yeah, and that's the thing that she wanted for so long.
What if he marries her?
Yeah. Wow. I can see why she's hurt over this one.
I can too. 20 years?
Yeah.
And then I can't forgive you, but I won't tell you what for?
Yep. Give it time.
Yeah, time. I agree.
And then see how this plays out.
You think he'll contact her again eventually? Yeah, if you really look at it, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I
20
think
years. It's not like it was, 10 months. So,
yeah, most likely after this other relationship falls apart, that's probably when he'll reach
which it
out.
will fairly quickly.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to get our help with your situation, just go to my website, askcraig.net. Sign up for the coaching option that works best for you. I do email coaching and I do Skype. Margaret is also available for Skype coaching.
Please feel free to sign up with me if you think I can be helpful. I'd love to talk with you.
Just click on Margaret on the top of the website to do that. But that's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
I'm Coach Margaret.
And we will talk with you soon.